Hello everyone. So we continue from the last video. In today's video we are going to look at how to filter textual column. In this particular dataset we have the description column, and just as I've shown you in the overview, whenever you click on this drop down box you see several unique values that are available in that column, and as you can see, these are all the values, the descriptions are available down to "you are confusing me" metal sign. So this is a product. So one of the ways you can filter this is to search for the particular product you are looking. So let's say you are looking for lunch. So you can type in lunch this way. So if you have seen the lunch, now there are certain instances where lunch is within the description. So if the choice of filtering that you aim to get is the description that has lunch as the beginning word, then you can uncheck the ones that you wouldn't want. Okay, so you have 3 unique values and then you click OK. So you can see you have filtered out the data beginning with lunch, and that is by searching. So you clear filter from description. When we go back, there are other filtering options available. If you hover around here, you have the equal, you have does not equal, begins with, ends with, contains, does not contain, and then you also have the custom filter. So if you want, you can use the begins with. So here we have the custom auto filter. You want the description that begins with J, then you click on OK. So these are the words, these are the description that begins with J. So anytime you filter out data like this, you always look at the status bar. You confirm how many records in the entire data was filtered out. So as you can see, 8 out of 119 records are found to contain are found that the description starts with J or begins with J. So you want to clear the filter. Now you can use the end with option. So you want the description that ends with A. You click on it. So can you see? So you have Charlie, Lola, waste paper bin, Flora. So this is the description that ends with A. So you clear this. Also, apart from 1-letter word, you can also use 2-letter words, maybe the one that ends with NT. You click on OK. Can you see? So this is a 2-letter NT. So this is ornament. You clear the filter. It is very important to always clear any filter, the most recent filter you've done on a particular column, because if you don't clear it and you perform any other filter operation, the next filter operation you'll be doing will be built upon the previous filter, which is still open. So, and you wouldn't want that to affect your analysis. So you want to make sure that you always clear the filter. Now you have other options such as contains. It contains, let's say, red as a word, and then you click on OK. So these are the descriptions that contain red. So we have just 20 out of 119 records found. So this is red, and red, and all of that. So now you clear the filter. Then does not contain. So does not contain, you can say does not contain does not contain arts. Okay, you click on it. So 108 records of this data does not contain arts. So you can see. So apart from a word such as heart, you can also use letter. Okay. So when you come to custom filter, in this dialog box, it asks you to show rows where filter is equal. Okay. Now I want to use begins with. In this particular dialog box or custom auto filter, you find that there are two conditional statements available here. This is and this is all. Okay, so the and is a condition that presents result to be true if the two conditions are true. The and is a condition or a function that presents the result to be true if the two conditions are true. That means for the result to be outputted, the two conditions must be true. So I want description that begins with J and ends with A. Okay, so if I click OK, so you can see there is no result. This is because the AND function produces a result if the two conditions are true. So we'll clear the filter and then we go custom filter. So if I am to say the same J or this is contains or does not contain ends with. Okay, so begins with J and ends with, let's say, A. So this all condition, this all function returns true if either one of the two conditions are true. Either one of the two. So only one of the two conditions is necessary for the function to output a result. So when we click on OK, you can see 9 out of 119 records are found. So if you see this, you have J starting the word, you have J starting, and then you have A ending, okay, the description. So this is true on the one hand, and then these ones are true on the other hand. So that is how you are able to do. Now you can clear the filter from the description, and then when you come to the custom filter, there are what we call wildcards, okay, in Microsoft Excel. So wildcard enables you to represent quite a large beyond your specifics, okay. So you can represent you can show results that are not that are more than what you have specified. So if we say begins with J, for instance, so in the previous results you have seen that all the description that begins with J is starting the word, or J is starting the exam. Sorry, please, J is starting the description. So if you want to use the wildcard, you, for instance, there are two wildcards available here. You use the asterisk to represent any series of characters. You use the question mark to represent any single character. So the most popular wildcard being used is this number 2. You use the asterisk to represent any series of characters. So if we type on asterisk, okay, so what you discover is that the result will contain descriptions that begins with J, but not necessarily all of them will be the first word. Definitely they will begin with J. The words will begin with J, but some might begin with as the first word in the description, some might be the last word in the description, and some might be the middle word. So you click on OK. So you can see this is hand warmer union jack. So jack as a word begins with J, but then the word is placed at the last end of the statement, and then jigsaw is placed at the fourth end of the statement. So this is how you are able to filter out data using Microsoft Excel. And you can also use the wildcard in conjunction with the and. So if I say contains, okay, contains J, but then I use the wildcard. Okay, so I say contains J and I use the wildcard. If I click on OK, can you see? So each of these results contains J. So that is how you can be able to filter out data, especially textual data in Microsoft Excel. See you in my next video.